What's going on, y'all? It's Benji from the House of Benjamin podcast, and real quick, I just wanted to talk about silence and stillness from I guess a godly perspective. So here's what happened, right? A couple weeks ago, I'm at work, and my supervisor comes to me and she's like, "Hey," and she does like this, and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, they say you can't wear those." I'm like, "Why?" Like, because since I've been working at my job, everybody, and this is for years upon years, everyone's had an AirPod in their ear. Never two, always just one. You feel me? So I'm like, why? Like, why y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying, change things now? But I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So I took it out, and, I went about my business. I went about my day, right? Somewhere towards me going to get lunch. And on my way back, the Holy Spirit says to me, because I was there sitting, I was there saying to myself, why are they doing this to me? Why is this happening to me? Right? But on my way back from lunch, that thought hit me again. But this time the Holy Spirit said, maybe it's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. And I was confused in that, like, not to me, but for me. So I'm like, okay, whatever, right? Still complying with their order or whatever. And then I realized, though, not having the AirPods in my ear gave me the opportunity to go, into mental silence. And all of a sudden, these thoughts for, like, let's say songs and books and like just creative things, because I'm a creative individual. Know what I'm saying? Like, my music is Benji Buchanan Music on YouTube, but I'm having like book ideas and just figuring things out creatively, right? And coming up with like another source of income, that once I publish the books and publish the music and all these things, that will generate revenue, in its season. So I said, oh, yes, Lord, you're right. It wasn't happening to me, but it was happening for me, because I would normally spend my days like 8-hour days. Like I'm listening to a podcast or I'm listening to music, and I'm not being creative. I'm not, using my talents that the Lord gave me. So me taking the AirPod out, although I was upset about it at the time, I realized, yes, sometimes you have to quiet that noise, because that noise will block out your creativity, right? So that's really all I'm saying. Like, we got to quiet the noise in our minds, even if we're not wearing AirPods or whatever the case may be. Like, sometimes your mind is all over the place, and you just have to find that stillness, right? And let God shower down those ideas, those things he put in you to do. If you do music like myself, if you write books like myself, if you sculpt, if you paint, whatever the case may be, if you silence yourself, right, cut out all the outside noise and go into the secret place, then you will have that moment with the Lord. Then you'll hear better. So, like I said, it's not always happening. Things are not always happening to you, but they're happening for you, for your benefit, if you will hear and heed the word of the Lord. Now, I'm saying because it even says, like, in one of the scriptures, it said, "I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions," right? And through those witty inventions, we, the human beings, create. We, the human beings, we prosper. And no, there's not nothing about no prosperity gospel, but God, if you up for it, he will allow you to prosper beyond your wildest dreams. And that's what I'm trying to do in life, to leave an inheritance for my children, because he said in his word, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So that's what I'm doing. And all the creative things that I'm doing, I'm trying to leave a legacy for my children and their children, right? That was birthed through obedience to the Lord. So I say all that to say, folks, get in silence, get in the secret place, and hear the word of the Lord. Hey, listen, like I always say, man, get out your flesh and get in the spirit. God bless.